So there's this story about these two boys called Liam and Carter, and what they did is they were both poor, right? They grew up in a poor neighborhood. They had very little. Their parents could barely pay the rent. And what happened was that as kids, they had a shared dream. And their dream was to be able to escape poverty and create richness and wealth, right, for themselves and for their families, and to get a better life, to create a better life. So what happened is that they talked about this idea together to change their lives, to not remain in poverty, in a situation their parents were in. So what happened was that this is a story that highlights how the rich that are self-made, they are the ones who admit that they have put in the work and effort to become successful, whilst the people that are poor remain poor. Of course, they have been given an opportunity, but they will not easily admit that they're responsible for their current situation. So the story goes on that Liam, he worked some part-time jobs, and he saved every dollar he could and spent every night in the library learning skills such as finance, marketing, business negotiation, right? He was trying to use every second of his time to improve his situation. And what happened was he took risks. He started businesses, he failed, and he started over again. He retried until he finally succeeded, right? So each failure was for him a stepping stone to learning, to becoming better at what he did. Whilst Carter, on the other hand, he had a totally different approach to life, and for him it was just, he was ambitious, but he feared taking risk. He did not plunge, and he did not take the risk. He did not start building businesses. So what happened was, he always was speaking about how unfair the system is, how high the taxes were, and how the wealthy have advantages that he did not, right? Whilst they both Carter and Liam, they came from a poor background. But what's the difference? That after several years, when they crossed their paths, then Carter looked at Liam's wealth and success, at his expensive suit and expensive car, and he muttered something like, "You must be lucky," right? So, and then Liam smiled, and he had, "Luck has nothing to do with it, because we both started out in the same place. We both were in poverty. But the only difference is what we did with what was given to us." And unwillingly, Carter was unwilling to admit that, to accept the truth that deep down he knew they both had opportunity.